going to play Hogwarts Legacy right now. Okay, I'm gonna start. So I already did one of my classes because So so now we're gonna go to Charms class, which is up here.
I should have known better than to buy something from a child walking the streets of Hogsmeade.
Oh,
Little
she's
Sally.
there.
Yes, it was. More like the work of an disappeared in a few hours. Ugh, such a mean kid.
And he said, ugh.
I adore
They're like, oh my gosh, that girl has
it's so
village clothes on.
the word?
Ew.
Magical.
Sebastian Sallow's family from Felcourt.
Lumos.
I would have expected him to be
Leviosa.
more posh.
Life is so peaceful in Hamlet.
Fart out a mimosa. Mom, why would you put that in the
Suppose
street?
I'd
Now
be
you're gonna be
curious about a
embarrassed.
beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonline. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Oh, do shut up.
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep trouble at the back. It works fine.
Oh, suspenseful music happened as I bumped into her. Jump over the staircase. Never mind.
Why don't you do your charm class?
Oh gosh, did you see that? You guys probably didn't see the landing. Why am I acting like I'm a YouTube pop star? I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of people here.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, so let's do a spell. Yes! If the red thing like catches
Accio.
up to you and hits it, will be.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I like how he was like, after me.
Yeah.
Bella, hello. Ah! Wait. I let her speak and see if she barks on the camera. Belle, speak. She's like, I want mama. She's like,
You know, Bella's 31 years old or 32 years old.
Bella?
Yeah.
She's only 3. 3 and Don.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
You should do a
So?
picture out here.
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Make sure squeezing on my kneecap, Bella. She's like, what you want?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible... Very... Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing... Don't lose your composure.
Cheating!
Splendid!
Oh, and now they're gonna act like it didn't stop.
Excellent control there.
That technically counts as
Very good. To Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Here.
I will get you back for that. Watch this.
Yo, if you knock her ball off, she loses her points.
That is how it's done.
Yeah, that's how you think it's how it's done. But I'm about to show you how it's done.
Very good.
Let us see this. Phew.
Here.
Quite impressive.
I won! How did I beat her? She's like the toughest person here.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
He's like, I'm going to fart in one hand and poop in the other. And you're going to tell me which one smells worse.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Exactly.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
Hey.
settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Here.
Knock her ball off.
That's it.
Watch this.
Oh, she got the...
Nicely done. Let us see this.
Oh, oh, God. Oh, God.
That is how it's done.
You don't know nothing, Natty. Natty light.
Accio!
Oh no!
Stay focused.
Oh! Lost 50 points? I guess if you lose the ball, you lose all that point.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
At least I won one round.
Yeah. Boo! Boo! She looked at me like, ah! Can you not? Can you not?
She looked at me like,
She says, Mother, help me!
let me finish. She looked at me like,
She's a wiggle worm.
she literally looked at me like,
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Class is dismissed. Get your things and get out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Are you serious? Are you a valley girl, Bella? Are you a valley girl? Huh? Are Tweezy?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is your...
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice
Its
carved out of the
address is
mountainside.
Mountains
I
of the
remember
Moon.
the first time I saw it.
Not
The mist was so thick
just
I
some
could hardly
numbers in
make
a
out
street.
anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's my YouTube.
no, this will be my first YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna choose?
This may seem an
so
odd question, but
bloated.
is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did
I'm
have to
far
learn how
out
to
of
use a wand
symmetry.
when I arrived here. Hardly
Stop!
anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Stop! Addison, stop pulling on my clothes. I will shut this off. You'll go to your room.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to
That
talk
guy
to
would
you.
get mad. He's
You
like,
better
you
not
keep
keep him
talking about
waiting.
another school, you can
Until
go right
next
back.
time.
Of course.
Oh, this other school was so much better.
You'd be using it on clothing.
Who's
to
that
be
guy?
precise. Professor Rowe.
A word, if you would.
Bruh, I'm trying to talk to Harry Potter over here, not you. Oh, that book disappeared out of nowhere. Hold our butt cheeks. I saw that.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
He threw a knife at my mother.
That's inappropriate and you know it. Stop.
Is that inappropriate?
Yes, over here. It's the baby. She tried to bite you like a hyena.
And then she went, because she's too overweight.
Oh no, Bella, what are you gonna say about that?
Get your butthole off my pillow. Teresa, get away from my butthole.
I tried to stop her, and my hand ended up like this.
Oh,
It looks like I'm flipping you off.
but you're not. That would not be nice.
I know.
Potato!
Potato.
No, it's potato.
Oh, potato. I can buy myself potatoes.
Potato!
Potato.
I could do like planning and stuff on this thing. I forgot about that. I forgot they got me this for Christmas. Alex and stuff yesterday.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
We've been there.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor,
I want this
though I
crap.
sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
What special assignment?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Bella's like, I stole your spine.
I stole your kidney.
She did not steal your kidney. Not a single person left in this classroom. Wait, no, the professor's oh. Is he right there? Yeah, he is. I look like trash compared to him. No, in the game, not in real life. What just happened? I think it's glitching out. Okay, I'll make my plans later. Mom, you brought my hair.
We're gonna put it out because the plants are getting too big. Doing that makes some smells. And we'll leave it like that because the oils are still hot, so it'll still make the room smell good. But that oil is very hot, so you cannot touch that or knock it over, okay? You need to stay away from it. You too, Bella.
Drink it.
Why did I only take the fork and not the bowls? Only this! This is all I need.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uproar.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Black.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get him to smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
He's so annoying. I don't like that guy.
Yeah. Where's Peeves' next target?
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley.
Obviously, that's when everything changed.
That's absurd. You could pick any point in history and say that's when everything changed. Because things are changing all the time. That's the point of history.
I'd hardly say that's the point of history. It's not as if history's something one can avoid, is it? But when you look back at, say, something like the statute, one could argue that 1692 was especially unique.
Yes, and I had a cheese sandwich yesterday. That was the best one I've ever had. It was especially unique.
Oh, was that from the Three Broomsticks? I don't think she makes those for just anyone. You were lucky.
Yes, well, I'm not just anyone, am I?
But back to my point.
Yes, we must get back to your point.
Every day is the same as every other day. And the things that
Another important task? Where is it? Ah! 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 Hogsmeade, 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 Hogsmeade. Yes, begin. Begin this quest. Begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Hold on, you guys. I'm eating a snack real quick.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Did you see how she like twitched right there? For fans who could be watching this. I mean, like who would be watching it when we stream it, when we post it on YouTube.
Well, it's live.
Oh, it is?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that. Cat. Well, fair enough.
But I still like to be pet. No. I'm not a demon, I swear. Don't you believe me? Just kidding. I'm the devil. It's a devil cat.
Ah, there you are.
Oh man. Too bad I'm not doing this.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
You guys don't want to know about all that boring stuff, so I skipped it.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
I'm already
Got
level
it.
3.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
Why are there stairs right here? Makes no sense. Hey! What do you want? Who's you? Oh, it's you. What do you want?
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Reparo.
Well done besting Sebastian at dueling.
We need to figure out a routine for you to do chores and stuff and get an allowance. So maybe you can help me with the laundry. What do you think? You can at least take it out there and get a load sorted, and then I'll put it into the dryer and start the dryer.
Repair
And
it.
then maybe you could rinse off the dishes. That way I can put it in the dishwasher. Those are little easy things, just to kind of rinse the dishes off. You don't have to wash them. Just rinse anything, you dunk off, or scrape anything, you know. That might be a little bit bigger. Straight that to the trash. That way the dishes are ready for me to just go ahead and put them in the dishwasher. And you're learning, you know, clean up and get those things prepared to get taken care of. Or we can start with something small, like you get a clothes basket and make sure you are putting your clothes in that basket every time you have anything that goes that needs to be watched. You know? Well, it's not what you're thinking, it's what I mean to teach you, and it's what you need to learn for when you get older. So. No, not really, if it's not correct. You're a child, and I do take what you say a lot into consideration. But I'm just saying, there's things you have to learn, and you're going to have to be able to do, and they would also be helpful, and I would pay you an allowance. So that you can go and buy things and do stuff that you like. And that's learning that you have to work and make money, but you also know that that's a privilege to work and make money and to be able to buy your own things. So you have to respect it, and you have to do the right things for it. Nothing wrong with putting your clothes in the basket and making like, $2 for doing that every week. $2 every week.
I know, for like a few weeks, we could do like simple stuff that I already know how to do, and then
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Start with some things
that I already know how to do, and then as we progress, we'll start doing harder stuff, except for washing dishes.
But it cannot be only everything you know how to do. Like, you have to add other simple things in there that you haven't been doing, but that are still simple. Because you do have to do more.
Here, you can.
I don't even know where you're at.
See the little thing, the yellow dots? You have to go where they're moving.
Oh, you going to Hogsmeade?
Yeah.
I really want to play my character, or I'd really like to see you. Yeah, you play your character. Because we've already done all this. It's totally fine. I think it's cool to do it as the different houses.
And
just
we could make another character and put it in Hufflepuff.
That's what I'm saying. To do all the houses would be cool, just to see if the storylines are any different, or your interactions and stuff. But yeah, we need to set you up with some chores and things.
I know.
We need to come to an agreement on how much you need to be paid.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Well, fancy meeting you here. Look like I'm from PlayStation 1.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge.
Where's your eyebrows?
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
Addison!
Shall we?
You need to throw this trash away.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You also need to throw your trash in your trash can away. I think that is going to be one of the things you have to do every week, is make sure to keep up with the trash in your room. Throw that stuff away, and you can go outside and throw it in the big trash can. That was only that one, and I think it's because there was like food or something in there. I got 2 other trash cans though. Fruit flames. Oh my god, these are so long.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Why we already
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage would get through. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.